From CBS News Bay Area, this is the Morning Edition.
It is Friday, officially declared on December 8th. Good morning, everybody.
Can we do the Friday dance before we get started this morning, girl?
Especially through these difficult times, so it's very important that we unite.
A celebration of light in the shadow of war. Hanukkah is underway in the Bay Area.
I just wanted my kids' safety. So I take them, of course, without thinking twice.
A family separated during what should be a time of joy. A Palestinian Christian here in the Bay Area sharing her thoughts on this holiday season.
There also appears that there will be evidence that Hunter Biden engaged in, to use their words, an extravagant lifestyle.
Hunter Biden is hit with new federal charges, this time in California. We take a look at the allegations.
Having our friends light these menorahs in their windows lets us know that we indeed are not alone.
The new effort to help Jewish people feel safer in their communities.
Was your wife bummed when the cruise turned into watching Niners game?
And the Niners, excited for their new safety, hear the sacrifices he made for the team.
Oh, it is such a good story. If you weren't with us the last hour, you're going to want to stay with us because Matt Lively has that report. I'm Nicole Zalumis. It kind of reminds me of when my husband was planning to propose to me and I got called back for another job interview. No. And I was in Boston and he's like, you have to come home. I'm like, who is this guy?
For what?
So he must have had this plan.
Oh, I ruined the plan.
No.
I ruined the plan. The eventual proposal, I was in sweatpants and had just eaten a hot dog.
Oh,
you know?
my goodness.
I mean, not the
Are
marriage.
these things that get relived year to year, or?
No.
No, we've put that one to bed. All right, so let's see about reliving our atmospheric rivers and all things going into the weekend. Jess, listen, every time it rains where I live, I think, is this the start of something bigger?
I think a lot of us still have a lot of fear when it comes to what we had earlier this year, and if we're going to see that again this year. Well, rest assured, it's a dry day for us here in the Bay Area. Actually, on our long-range models, we're going to be seeing dry conditions for quite some time, but I want to start up in the North Bay with our current temperatures because the National Weather Service has issued a freeze warning for many of us up here in the North Bay, all throughout wine country, stretching up into Santa Rosa, but we're currently sitting in the upper 30s and lower 40s. So yes, we are off to a cool start. This is not at freezing level necessarily, but it's worth noting that the National Weather Service has issued this for these early morning hours. And, you know, even if we're not getting down to freezing, this is also a friendly reminder to protect your pets, your outdoor plumbing, any sensitive vegetation outside. It is a chilly morning up the North Bay, despite the fact that we have not hit 32 degrees. Now, here's what it's looking like on Futurecast. A little bit of clouds for us this morning that are going to clear off as we head into this afternoon. We'll see sunny skies this afternoon. Isn't that nice after, I don't know, a dense fog warning earlier this week, some heavy showers that swept through? Here's the reason why that's happening. High pressure is moving its way in from offshore. This ridges its way in, and it allows for the change of the winds. So we're going to see winds moving in from the north and a dry weather pattern that's going to actually start today, lasting throughout the next 7 days. We're kind of in this hybrid area right now. The Climate Prediction Center showing us right around average as we take a look at our rainfall outlook for the next 8 to 14 days. I'll have more on what that means for us coming up in a bit. But for now, G, how are the roads on this Friday morning?
They are very quiet, Jess, and sometimes I'm hesitant to say that because I don't want to jinx anything. But, you know, overall, look at this. Even though those meter lights are on, they turned them on just a few minutes ago. We're not really seeing much of a backup at the toll plaza, maybe a few more brake lights past this point. But it's a pretty seamless commute as you head into San Francisco this morning. If you're taking the Golden Gate Bridge in the city, right now everything is pretty quiet, and showing you the bridges again because you don't see any fog or rain to slow you down. So that will certainly help for your morning drive. And that 205-580 drive out of the Altamont, that's a little slow, but not too bad.
Thank you so much. Amidst the tensions brought on by the war between Israel and terror group Hamas and an FBI warning about potential terror attacks in the United States, extra police stood guard over menorah lighting ceremonies in the Bay. Watch. That was the moment lighting the Bill Graham menorah at Union Square to kick off the start of Hanukkah. A heavy police presence there last night to protect the ceremony. Each candle lit in the menorah, a symbol of hope and peace. We spoke to the Berlin family who had a cousin from Israel joining them, and while they look to the light, they know that family back home is hurting. Many saying the lights mean a prayer for peace for all.
Uniting the Jewish people together, especially through these difficult times, so it's very important that we unite, so God saves us from all this.
The event at Union Square will last 8 days until all the candles are lit on the menorah. Coming up in the next half hour, hear from local Palestinians marking this moment in their hopes for peace and calling for ceasefire. Nicole?
New charges have been filed against Hunter Biden in California. A federal jury indicted him on 9 tax charges, including 3 felonies and 6 misdemeanors. The new charges focus on at least $1.4 million in taxes that Hunter Biden owed between 2016 and 2019. The Justice Department says Hunter Biden could face a maximum of 17 years in prison if convicted of the charges. Now, this comes in addition to federal firearms charges previously brought against the president's son in Delaware. Chilling details now in the wake of Wednesday's mass shooting at UNLV. Police say the gunman who killed 3 people and wounded a 4th had specific victims in mind.
The suspect had a list of people he was seeking on a university campus, as well as faculty from the Eastern Carolina University.
But no one on 67-year-old Anthony Polito's target list was actually hit. Police shot and killed the former university professor after a 10-minute rampage at the university's business school. Police say he had also mailed letters to nearly 24 university staffers across the country. Some contained a white powder that turned out to be harmless. Investigators say the gunman had been denied several professor jobs, including one at UNLV. The presidents of Harvard, MIT, and the University of Pennsylvania are under fire after their congressional hearing on campus anti-Semitism. Many people are upset over their response to one specific question: would they discipline students calling for the genocide of Jews on campus? Some of the presidents seemingly evaded that question. Politicians on both sides of the aisle found their responses unacceptable. Reed?
Well, let's talk about people who are building bridges in our community. This time, we celebrate people making connections with kids. You know, every child deserves to experience that joy of Christmas morning, right? And the Salvation Army Angel Tree is giving all of us the opportunity to be an angel to children this season. Sean Chitness is live at a Target in San Rafael, just one of many locations around the Bay where we can find a way to be connected to community. And Sean, something I love is the fact that teenagers are going to participate in helping other kids right there.
Well, Reed, who better to know what other kids want during the holiday season and would appreciate to have to open up during the holidays? So we are working our way through this Target, and the kids are hard at work. They are considered elves because of the good work that they are doing. So let's take a look at what 3 students from Tamalpais High School have been doing this morning. Good morning, guys. So let's look at your guys' carts one by one here. And I understand this is your first year, right? Yes, so first, tell me your name and what you've got so far.
So my name's Ryan. I go to Tam High, like you said, and I got a lot of Legos, some board games, and a backpack here, some water bottles, just little things that kids might like. Yeah, let's keep going here. We've got carts filled here. They're making sure that they are taking full advantage. You're another student who is doing this for the first time. What's your name and what did you get?
My name is Jack, and I got some water bottles, some backpacks, and some Legos and some lunch boxes. And yeah, gonna keep on filling the cart up.
Yep, keep going. Okay, and one more, and this is the veteran. What's your name and what did you get for us?
My name is Ryder, and I got some Legos. Also got some Hot Wheels, soccer balls, love soccer. Legos were a part of my childhood, so I just want to bless someone and get them what I would love for Christmas.
And what do you think it will mean for them to open this up and see a toy just like what you had?
Oh, it means a lot. Yeah, just to get a present and enjoy Legos, soccer, great thing.
Yeah, well, thanks so much, Ryder. Thanks so much to all 3 of these guys doing the important work. Keep in mind that, you know, they're still going to have to go to school today, and the store has not even opened yet, but they are doing this just so that the kids can have something special. We're going to be here throughout the morning showing you some of the great work that's happening that will make sure that more families have a wonderful Christmas this year. Reed, back to you.
Sean, I just want to say thank you to you and to Ryder and all of the young people and the organizers out there. We need a counterpoint to some of the harder things that we have to report in the news. To hear a young person in our community say, I wanted to bless someone, lifts me up so much this morning. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And they are just, everything they have in those carts are things that kids would probably love and enjoy so much, especially on Christmas morning.
Yeah, a lot of oohs and ahs on that set during that interview, and we're going to be checking back in with Sean throughout the day. So looking forward to seeing the shopping spree.
Feeling hearts and hearts.
And they're still going to go to school this morning. Oh my gosh.